Hello CS scholars, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. Yes, we have begun with our new chapter which is birds. And in our previous lecture we have seen about feathers. Yes. So now today we are going to see one more part of the bird. So let us see. Okay, so it is the beak. Okay, so a bird uses its beak to catch and eat food. Yes, we have seen many times that birds uses the beak for catching and eating the food. Like we use our mouth, birds use beaks. As well as to make their own nest. Yes, we have seen many birds carrying twigs, that is dry branches and leaves in the beak, and then they are going to make their nest. Birds have different kinds of beaks depending upon the kind of food they eat. Yes, so different birds, they eat different types of food. And according to the type of food they eat, the shape of the beak is also different. So now let us see the different types of beak one by one. Okay, so the first type of a beak is strong, short and hard beak. Okay, strong, short and hard beaks. So let us see which bird have this type of beak. Birds such as pigeons and sparrows eat nuts and seeds. Yes, like you can see in the given image, pigeons, and there are so many pigeons flying around our building. Yes, so these sparrows and pigeons, they eat nuts and seed. So they require strong, short and hard beak. Hard beak. Why? They have a short, strong and hard beak to break open the seeds easily. Okay, if they have a strong beak, they can open the seed easily and they can eat the food. Okay, so now let us move further to another type. The another type of beak is strong and pointed. It is strong at the same time pointed. Can you see in the given picture of woodpecker? You can see the beak is pointed like the pencil nib. Yes. So now let us see. Birds such as woodpeckers and hoppers poke holes into the hard tree trunks to pull out insects. Therefore, they have strong pointed beak. So these type of birds, they eat insects. And where they find the insect? Inside the tree, inside the hard tree. So they will poke. Poke means they will continuously put their beak on the wood to break or create a hole in the wood so that they can catch the insect which is present inside the wood. Okay, now let us see another type of beak. So the next type of beak is long and pointed. So now here it is not strong, here it is long and pointed. Yes, can you see the beautiful picture of hummingbird? Yes, and you can see the beak. It is so pointed and long. So birds such as hummingbirds and sunbirds suck nectars from flower. You all have seen flowers. So they are so beautiful. At the same time, they consist of nectar. And the birds like hummingbirds and sunbird, they have to eat this nectar which is present inside the flower. So they have long pointed beaks that help them to suck the nectar from the flower. Okay, now let us move further. Okay, this is the next type of beak, which is strong, sharp and hooked beaks. Can you see in the picture of a eagle bird? Yes, so they have strong, sharp and hooked, like a hook, shape of a hook. The beak is of the shape of the hook. Birds such as eagles, hawks and vultures eat flesh of small animals and birds. So what do these birds eat? Flesh of small animals and birds. So their hooked and sharp beaks help them to tear flesh easily. So they have to tear the flesh of other animals and birds. So they require this hooked and sharp beak. Okay, so now let us move further to the next type. Okay, so the next type is broad and flat beaks. So what is broad? You know narrow is thin and broad is thick. You know big in size. Narrow is this thin shape and broad is little thick. So can you see in the picture the beak of the duck? When you compare the beak of the duck with other birds, can you see it is broad in shape? Yes. So water birds such as ducks and geese have special beaks that have small holes on the either side. Means on both the side or on one side they have a hole. Who? These geese and duck. So they have hole on the either sides. Can you see in the picture there is a hole? Yes. When these birds open their beak to feed, water enters their mouth along with their food, such as worms, insects and small plants. When the food remains inside their mouth, the muddy water is strained out through the holes on either sides of the beak. So this holes, what is the use of the hole? So whenever the duck opens the beak to take the food, what happens? It is living in water. So what happens? Water enters the beak. Yes. So now what will happen? This hole, they will help the water to come out from the beak so that the duck can eat the food properly. Okay children, so now we have done about different types of beaks. Okay, I hope you all understood this much, and rest of the chapter we will continue in our next video. Till then you all take care and bye bye.